Hey everyone, welcome to your March 2019 Pick a Card reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back everybody, so nice to see you. I just want to mention that these readings are timeless and feel free to take your time in assessing the cards or the piles here. How it kind of works is there's 4 piles and you can pick one, you can pick more than one, you can watch the entire video. I will put timestamps below. If you pick, say, pile number 3, you are more than welcome to skip ahead to that time slot. If you resonate with the stones, that's a way to pick a pile as well. I love doing that too. Whatever works for you. There's no hard and fast rule here. So we have pile number 1, which is blue. Pile number 2, which is purple. Pile number 3, which is aqua, and pile number 4, which is orange. Okay, so the main reading, what came to me when I was shuffling, because with the pick a card readings, I always want to see what spirit brings forth first and what are the messages. And I had the huge inclination to make this a love reading, what's coming in for you in love, but karmically, okay, what have you done? What do you need to do? What's in the stars for you? I am using this deck called the Karma Cards. And you'll see when I lay out all the cards how that kind of works and how that plays into the reading. All right, guys? So with all that being said, let's start with pile number 1. I'm going to turn all the cards over and then take a look what we have coming in. I'm using my Jerry Totten Distant Past Tarot, the Karma cards. I pulled a Romance Angel card for you. And then I have Prema, no, not Prema Lee. What is her name? The cards are your Sacred Wealth Code cards. Sorry, I had to think there for a minute. That's the main card here. So you receive the Celebrity. Let me show this to you. And whenever I see this card, I think of Leo. I think of the bright sun and how we evolve around the sun, how everything is created around the sun. So huge sense of a new creation, a new cycle in your life that's coming in. And the mantra is, I lead with my light. So having really super positive attitude is going to make a huge difference in how you approach this next cycle in your life, how you will bring in a soulmate. Okay, having the right mindset, maybe setting the intentions. I would, what they're saying to do here is through prayer, through your affirmations, through visualizations, you can bring in your karmic partner. Okay, but it's going to depend on you coming from this really, really great place about leading yourself through this process. You could dream journal, but you can also, just journal. What do you want in a mate? Write it down. The qualities, the attributes of the person. Okay, it's going to be really critical that you set the tone and set the intention here for a new mate. Now, March, we do have a new moon coming, I think on March 6th. So that might be a good time to, start this process. Gemini, your karma card. What do you believe? Okay, that's your karma here. You need to believe that it is possible to manifest love, to manifest a soulmate here. And once you start really doing that and believing in the process, you're going to bring this person in. You have the Ace of Cups over here, so I'm like, damn. Definitely bringing in some soulmate energy here. And it's funny, you have the Strength card, which is Leo. Many of you are going to be dealing with a Leo. Maybe some of you are Leo, and you need to tap into this amazing, courageous energy that you have. You also have the Queen of Wands, and that's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sag. And Gemini, you could be dealing with a Gemini here as well. And it's funny, the quickest way to manifest this is setting the intention. I'm going to show you this karma card. There's several different messages on here for you. This is based on astrology. Okay. And definitely quite poignant in what you need to do here. There's a belief system. There's having faith. You have the strength card. Again, Leos, going within, trusting the lion or the lioness inside you. Okay. And staying calm about it. Taking that courage, no matter what, over any adversity. This is spiritual power over the world. So trusting yourself, having faith, believing in yourself, connecting to these inner qualities that you can manifest what you want here in love, and definitely overcoming difficulties. I mean, that's what the Queen of Wands does. She takes all these strengths that she has, regardless of her obstacles and her weaknesses, and she plows through, baby. She's bold. She's like, oh, hell no. I'm stepping in my power here. I'm going to create my destiny and what I want in love. So really, really powerful, guys. Be bold. Okay. She's upbeat. She's courageous. She's determined. Okay. And she's here to see you through your life purpose. Okay. Now this energy too, it goes both ways. There's no gender specifics here. Okay. The Queen of Wands energy could be for a male as well. I refer to him or her only by the depiction of the card. Okay. Private personal readings are different. Of course, yeah, as it relates to you, it'd be different. These are general readings. Okay, so take what resonates and what doesn't. But the best news here, guys, is the Ace of Cups. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. You will meet somebody new in March. This is the promise. This is the potential. This is definitely the confirmation of a new beginning. God coming in here, representing by the dove. I'm offering you this new beginning in love, relationships, partnerships, new awakenings, feeling a whole new rebirth of your emotions finally, feeling like, okay, I got some good juju on my side. This is a blessing from heaven, but it starts with you here, okay, and stepping into your power. Okay, there's no doubt about it. We got all this powerful Wands energy here, and that's that element of fire, movement, action, taking actions, the power of creation, taking this notion, this idea of really setting the intention to manifest your soulmate is yeah, that's what creation is. You're creating this love. You're pushing through here. Damn, nice. Very, very exciting, guys. I love this for you. The shadow side, I just want to mention this of the celebrity, is being over dramatic, getting involved in drama, being a drama queen, or being very egocentric. So you want to definitely come out of that kind of mindset here, because this is powerful. This is a powerful person. I feel whoever's reading, whoever this reading is meant for, you are this powerful being, but maybe misguided. Okay. So you have to come back to your authentic self. Okay. And be humble. Okay. And set the ego aside, like expecting this to happen. This is something that you want with all your heart. Okay. To call in your soulmate. And it's not about what you're going to be known for. It's about what's in your heart. It's not this outwardly, superstar kind of energy here where you have the perfect mate and everything's perfect, and it's more materialistic or superficial. You want the real deal, and the real deal will come in if you set the right intentions here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still getting over this strange upper respiratory. It feels better. But then when I do a lot of speaking, my throat gets dry and I start coughing. But this is quite beautiful. I think I'm going to leave pile one at this. I want to wish you guys all the best for the month of March. And we'll see you in the next video. We're going to move on now to pile number 2. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, pile number 2. Let's jump right in. The Great Nurturer, the Moon card. Flirt. Mars. Taking action, guys. Two of coins. Let me just move these up a little. The Fool card, new beginnings. I love it. I love it. Oh, and an offer in love, an invitation. Okay, pile number two, the Great Nurturer, the Moon card. You know, many of you are the great nurturer. You know, you are a very compassionate person. And your purpose in life is to nurture and grow your compassion. The shadow side here can be over emotional and over attached. I feel many of you could be mothers here, maybe teacher, or some kind of supporter in a group effort, a caregiver. Some of you could even be healers. You're very in touch with the pulse of humanity and the planet. But maybe it's time to focus on yourself and take action. I feel like you need to get out there, extend your lighthearted energy with others, but I think more in a personal, romantic kind of way. Okay. You need to get energized here for yourself. Maybe some of you you have a lot of responsibility here. Maybe you're juggling money. Maybe you're juggling the kids. Maybe you're juggling um, the job. Okay. And you feel like maybe you're in the need for stability because you are juggling a lot. You are taking on the cares of the world and being this caregiver. But what about you? Okay. You need to get balanced here for the month of March. We have there's a lot of water energy here. When I think of the moon, I think of Cancer. We have some Piscean energy here as well. A lot of water energy. New moon. First we're in the sun. We're in the Piscean cycle right now. Pisces new moon, I think on the 6th of March, and Mercury's in Pisces. I think you can really connect to this as the great nurturer to take action once and for all and be like, okay, I need to take care of myself. I need to get out. I'd like to meet somebody new. I'd like to start dating again. I'm busy taking care of the kids and my responsibilities and work and everything else, but I haven't focused on myself. That's the Two of Coins energy coming through here. And it's time, with this karma card, you got Mars, and Mars is all about taking action. Okay. This is the way for you to feel energized, to feel like you may have to force yourself a little bit to get out there and network, being the great nurturer and humanitarian. You probably know a lot of people. I would just shift your energy here to making the decision, okay, to confront what you haven't done for yourself in love or in relationships, and now decide to move forward and putting all this busy energy aside. This will actually open the door for you if you push through, because you're going to have to kind of force yourself, I think, to make this decision. And sometimes we're our own worst enemy. We want to be that martyr, which really comes through with this Cancer moon type energy. We're the first ones to complain, oh, I don't have a mate, blah, 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 whatever. But you don't really take action here and confront the real issue in moving forward to get energized and find your soulmate, okay? New beginnings are coming, though. This new energy is here for you. This is that Piscean energy of the new moon and Mercury in Pisces, and I think it would work for you guys. This is taking a risk, taking a chance here, finding your freedom, walking down a brand new path, leaving the old behind, being like, shit, okay, I'm stepping up to the plate here. I have everything I need in my backpack, and I'm going to put myself out there. I want to achieve this challenge that I have in my life right now. So this is the potential. This is the absolute potential that's here for you for the month of March to start anew in love Okay, and step out onto that, take that first step into this new journey. Don't be so worried about the goal. Don't create any anxiety by trying to control the outcome here, because that's just going to give you anxiety if you think too far ahead. This is about being carefree. And this is the journey. It's the process. It's stepping onto that path and being excited about it. I think a huge turnaround in general is definitely coming in for you guys. And your final outcome card is the Knight of Cups. This is my knight in shining armor. I love it. This is definitely an invitation. This is definitely somebody new coming into your life, a messenger, a romantic interest, a romantic gesture, an invitation, maybe to go on a date, feeling attractive, attracting love, okay? And saying, I have what I want. I get what I want. And moving on this path. So I feel definitely for most of you for the month of March, what I love about the Knights, so they're kind of already in motion. They represent the speed of a situation. So before March is over, guys, you're going to have an invitation, a date, or a date or an opportunity to go out and meet somebody new. All new beginnings here for you. A lot of ways you can do that. I know it can be intimidating if you haven't been out there, but there's always all kinds of ways. I mean, you could look online, a dating service. You can. Do they still have those meetups? Like you can join a meetup, you can join a church group, you can join a book club. Just giving you some ideas here. You really to extend yourself in a light-hearted way, and go out. Excuse me, I'm sorry, and have fun in more of a flirty kind of way, lighthearted, what you enjoy doing without being the caregiver. Okay, focusing in on yourself, taking the action, okay, finding the stability that you need to get onto this positive path, this change. There could be some grief here. It's hard. It's hard. Change can be hard sometimes. But this is part of the transformation process that you need to go through. And I believe that if you take action here with Mars, you're going to do it. You're going to find the energy to connect with what I'm saying and put yourself out there and bring in this Knight of Cups, who could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing a lot of water energy here. Mars maybe could be some Aries energy here, maybe to spark you. I think this is more about an energy here, but lots of movement. Got the Two of Coins. Maybe they have some earth energy in their chart as well. I don't want you guys getting hung up on any kind of sun signs here, because a personality could be, you have to look at all. You have to look at the rising sign and the moon sign and the sun sign. So there's a lot that goes into evaluating a personality or a person. Okay, so don't get hung up on any of that. I think the idea here is that you need to push yourself to be more independent in finding your soulmate, putting yourself out there, getting out and having fun for the month of March, and you're going to do it. All right, pile number 3, I think that's it. God bless you. We'll see you in the next Pick a Card. Make sure you check out my March monthly readings as well here on YouTube, and my weeklies. I do weeklies too. The weeklies, I include a little bit more astrology, more like tidbits and what's really most important to know for that week, astrologically speaking. So God bless. We're going to move on to pile number 3. Take care, guys. All right, bye-bye. Okay, pile number 3. Let's jump in. Turn the cards over. Queen. Moon energy. We had moon energy in pile number 2 as well. Maybe some of you might want to check that out as well. Okay, what do we have? Oh, lovers. Ooh. I'm seeing a choice here between two people for sure. definitely for the month of March. There's definitely some control issues that need to be addressed. This is about you really stepping into your own faith here. You got the 12th house. Your karma here is to trust your own instincts here. I feel there's a choice or an option between a King of Swords and a King of Cups. So this could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra person in your life. And the King of Cups could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Can be part of their sun sign, their moon, and a rising. So don't get too hung up on the sun sign. But your main card is the Queen. Okay. And this is about divine feminine energy. And embracing this within yourself, whether you're male or female. There's no gender specifics here. And it's to wield your power for positive growth and order in your life, creating a successful and prosperous relationship, or your family, moving into that, having that, wanting that kind of relationship with your family, or creating that connection on a deeper level. So the shadow side here is over controlling, okay, which we have here. This is being dictatorial. This is being self-righteous. So wow, this is really coming through loud and clear for you guys. Time to really check in with yourself and let things unfold naturally. Okay, there's definitely a process here of trusting, tapping into this divine feminine energy without being so hard-nosed about the situation between these two people and having to make this choice. Maybe you're just finding it difficult to make the choice, and that's why you're feeling frustrated or confused or conflicted, okay? But you're going to have to tap within here and make this decision. This is coming for you definitely in the month of March. This moral choice could even be a moral choice as well. But following your heart, you know, this decision, this choice or this decision needs to come from inside, and not through control and not trying to analyze the situation, okay? And I know that's kind of hard, but that's why I always, encourage all my followers to really meditate and learn how to tap in to your own higher self and your own intuition, because it's hard to hear that voice if you're very disconnected. And that's where the quandary comes in, right? When you have a challenge or an obstacle in your life. But there's a call to faith here with your karma in this situation. What you really need to look at is, what are your hidden tendencies to even be in this situation as well. Maybe feeling overwhelmed, you know, definitely I've mentioned that here. You got that going on. So I think what really help you is a call to faith here. Okay, maybe prayer is more of a simple way through going through the process to get your answer. A lot of people tell me all the time, I don't meditate, I can't stop thinking. Well, go to church, go to temple, go to someplace that you find very spiritual, where you can release some of this frustrating or tied up energy here. And sometimes this means the inability to delegate. Maybe you're just being super controlling here, and you know there's people around you that can help. Children might be involved here too, because I see it might go deeper that for some of you, that you know, maybe you know somebody's new has come into your life, but you've been married or you have a family, and now you're considering your options, and maybe in separation or divorce. The scenario for each one of you is definitely going to be different, but you know, be more feminine, be more gentle about the process with yourself and the people around you, and the way that you move through making this decision. She knows her value, right? This divine feminine energy is wise counsel, right? Know your own value in the situation and being more in touch with your authentic self. Like, I feel there's a huge detachment here if you're struggling to really know your worth and your value. Some of you could just be delusion, like maybe, you just can't see the forest for the trees right now in which partner to pick, or um, they're they're both kings, so this is definitely a choice. This is, I wouldn't say older, but this is somebody that, this is an established person in both regards. One is very, very sensitive. It's a King of Cups, so he is the master of his emotions. Maybe he has, really clear boundaries, very considerate of others, takes his responsibilities for his actions quite um, on the up and up, probably a business owner, very diplomatic, looks for the best in others. Okay. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer kind of energy. And the King of Swords, wow, he is, he's pretty tough too, or pretty dynamic in his own right. This is probably like a more like a facts and figures kind of person. Um, but they like to get to the root of the problem, and this person cuts away all the crap. They get to the heart of the matter. They're serious too in their responsibility. And well, let's see, could be a lawyer, possibly maybe in the financial arena. Could be gives legal advice, or some kind of rule. I wouldn't say rulership, but commands respect. And so this looks like a tough situation, but completely two different people here, two different personalities. Wow. So both kings, both being really established. I could see how this might be a tough decision for some of you that are really struggling in your heart to make this right decision. Okay, but a call to faith is what's really looking at what might be hidden as well. Okay, that's very possible. With the king, you'll get, you'll get to the heart of the matter here with the King of Swords. With the Pisces, I mean the King of Cups, water, Cancer, or Scorpio, Pisces person, there might be some delusion here this month, because here's the deal: where the sun is in Pisces, Mercury's in Pisces, okay, and the new moon on March 6th is in Pisces. So there could be some delusionary thing going on here where maybe you can't see the forest for the trees, okay, and who this person really is. So I think that is maybe the decision that needs to be made here. Now, Mercury goes retrograde on March 5th in Pisces. So time to review and assess the situation, so you can, feel more empowered to move forward here, and letting go of even the need to dominate or control the situation. I don't think you'll get very far with the King of Swords, that's for sure. Now, there could be some legalities here, maybe for some of you, in regards to a King of Cups, and this is strictly just an attorney. That's very possible too. And maybe you're fighting with the attorney. Maybe you're fighting over finances. Maybe you're fighting over, a divorce proceedings or something like that. That's very possible for some of you too. But with the Lovers here, I definitely feel like it's a choice or a decision, and it's the power of three. You see, you have three people here depicted in the image, okay, the angel and the couple here. So definitely, probably for the majority of you. But I feel like trials will be overcome. You will be able to move forward, but just, check in with yourself here. That's what's being called for the month of March, to rethink how you're handling the situation, to be more compassionate about it. And I think you'll be able to move through this process and make the right decision. All right, guys. Well, that's it for pile number 3. God bless you. I want to wish you all the best, best for the month of March. If you're struggling, you guys know I'm always available for private readings. These kind of readings are tough. Like this one, pile number 3, I think is a little tough. I'm here for you guys. You know, private readings are a little different. We can go deeper into the meaning here of what's going on for you, but the general energies stand as they may. All right. God bless. We'll see you in the next pick a card. Make sure that you check out my March readings as well for each horoscope. Horoscope signs. That's a tongue twister. All right. Talk to you later, guys. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. And last but not least, pile number 4, the Mystic K2, or the South Node. It's indicated on the card here. Trust, Jupiter, the King of Wands, the Chariot, and the Three of Cups. You know, I feel like there's an element here. This energy that's coming through is very spiritual. It's very transcendent. It's being super intuitive and tapping into like this 12th house energy of feeling spiritually wealthy. Bridging the gap between the material world and the spiritual world is being called for here for you to bring in a soulmate. Let me show you this card, the Mystic. K2 is also known as the South Node. This is the energy that we bring onto our spiritual path into this life. This is who we were in a previous life. This is what we know. This is our past karmic destiny. So there's an element within you, okay, that has this knowledge, okay, but maybe you're not trusting it. This situation is calling for you to trust and have faith. It's not easy to get gobbled up in our day-to-day life where we might feel like a victim or maybe have a lack of balance, you know, or caught up, you know, in some kind of fantasy world here. I feel this is definitely about a King of Wands, but you're going to be who is a fire sign, okay? Aries, Leo, or Sag person playing a predominant role here. Now, there's a lot of Sagittarius energy indicated here with the Jupiter card, your karma card. There's something you need to bring forth into the world, and I feel like this is going to bring some balance into your life and being really positive, expanding and growing yourself and your life. So you could be in the driver's seat, even within this relationship. There may even be a connection with this person, and maybe you're not trusting them, okay, or trusting the process, or being positive about your future with this person. You need to take this knowledge that you have and trust it and share it with the world. And this will create the balance in love for you as well. And you're going to feel like you're more in the driver's seat here. Chariot card's major arcana. This is victory card. Maybe some of you are faced with 2 decisions or 2 paths to go down, and this is the 2. This is the indication of the 2. Like you got your spiritual life and you got your material life, and how do you combine those to find the balance and reining in, like getting, you know, behind these horses here and controlling your life and controlling this soulmate situation with this King of Wands. The card at its face value talks about manifestation. The King of Wands is, wow, knows how to take a leadership role in his life, goal-orientated. He's a manifester. They finish what they start. They, you know, the Queen and the King, you know, they're just so upbeat and courageous and determined for what they want in their life. So there's definitely being called here to step up the plate, but Jupiter's on your side. Jupiter's back home in Sagittarius. There's definitely a lot of Saggy energy here for you with good luck. See, this is your karma through good luck in teaching or learning, growing, balancing, you're going to be able to grow and expand not only your personal self, but your love life as well. To trust yourself. You have to trust this person. I feel like this person is definitely somebody that's in your life, possibly could be new and coming in for some of you, but for the most part, I feel this is about maybe an existing relationship, and maybe you're questioning it. Now you're going to be able to take action, though. By the end of March, this energy is coming in where you're going to be rising above conflicts, and being victorious in moving through this process, to trust yourself, to maybe even use your intuitive guidance here. You have to tap within, though. All right, getting like more connected to find more meaning in your life, and that peace, right? Because you can see, is she? Looks like she's playing with the energy here, but I feel like it's close to her heart. You see how she's embraced by this swan here, and she's feeling wealthy within herself, and confident. Embrace these gifts. Maybe some of you just haven't embraced this innate natural ability here. Sometimes we just don't see it. Because the sun is in Pisces, Mercury is in Pisces, and Mercury goes retrograde March 6th. No, 5th, the 5th. And then we have a new moon in Pisces on March 6th. So there's a lot of delusionary energy going on here, where you might be feeling confused. But I think the bottom line here is that even if you make a decision about this person, going to go a couple of different ways, and depending on who's listening, okay? You may decide that you just want to be friends, okay? And that's okay for you. This is being harmonious in your relationships and making this decision, here, and just doing what you need to do to end a romantic relationship, maybe with this King of Wands. That's what I'm really getting here. Now, the other flip side here is the ending of any problems within your relationship. Okay. And celebrating the love that you do share between one another, and spending time with friends, and maybe getting out more and being more social, and just going out and having a good time, right, with the people that you love. Okay, there's a lot of energy here. Sorry, my dog is barking. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm sorry if you hear that. There's this humanitarian energy here as well, and this is part of your healing process and teaching and learning. Okay, maybe you could counsel others on relationship issues. This is you maybe teaching a class or sharing your knowledge with the world. We can take all this hardship or these challenges we had in our life and turn them into a positive, because you're asking to be positive and grow and expand here beyond the material world, and find this balance, and trusting yourself and trusting the people in your life as well. And even if you have to make this decision either way, whether you become friends or continue the relationship, for each one of you individually, it's going to be a little different. Like I said, it can go either way. Maybe there's something unconventional about your relationship. Maybe some of you, you know what I'm saying? Like you are in this relationship, you're in this commitment, but it's in a different kind of format. Not everybody has to have romantic, you know, love story kind of energy here as well, and that's okay. If that suits you, if that works for you, that's okay, because definitely something highly unusual or unconventional here about your relationship, and maybe just having to trust and accept that if that works for you. But make sure, you take advantage of all this mystical, Piscean energy right now. I think if you focus on some kind of meditation, yoga, Tai Chi, you can actually really grow quite a bit for the month of March and take advantage of this spiritual energy, right? With all this Piscean, imaginative, intense, revolutionary kind of spiritual connection to transcend and grow your life beyond your wildest imaginations, and find the balance. And through the balance, you're going to be able to make your decision. I love this growing and expanding for you. I mean, Jupiter is so, I love Jupiter. Jupiter is the sign of good luck and fortune, and he's back in Sagittarius, and he's so happy to be in Sag. And we only have this window of opportunity for a year and a half. So I think he moves on out of Sag sometime in 2020. Was it February maybe? I'm not 100% sure, but this is like a moment, pivotal time in your life where you need to make these changes. Okay, you need to make these changes personally and romantically. Now, yeah, there's more water energy here because the Chariot is Pisces. I'm sorry, it's Cancer. So, got Sag, Pisces, and they're Jupiter co-rules Pisces and Sagittarius. So, this is really amazing. This is beyond just your standard love reading. This is very Piscean. This is very spiritual. This is a celebration of life and your accomplishments and growing. Threes are all about growing, expanding your life, expanding your horizons, and your gifts that you bring into the world. And the problem sometimes with K2 or the South Node could go this way too for some of you, that you're so engrossed in your South Node, in what you know, that you do need to move into this balance of the North Node. Now, for each one of you, it's going to be definitely different depending on your personal chart, what time you were born, what your true destiny in the world is. So this is the illusion. Like maybe we're to find the balance. Like the South Node, you'll always be your South Node. But you know that already. You've done it in many lifetimes. So the idea is to move down into this new journey of what your North Node is. Okay? And that's not 100% indicated here. Because, like I said, for each one of you, it's going to be different. However, I think expanding beyond your South Node and the way through to find the balance is teaching. Okay, that's what they're saying. Okay, sharing your gifts to the world. Maybe you're just too socked in. Okay, you're too much in your South Node, and you need to grow. You need to grow, and the only way to grow is taking advantage of this Jupiter energy here to take a new stance in your life about taking this knowledge that you have and being positive about it, growing and expanding, and teaching, moving out there in the world. Excuse me, to share your gifts and trusting the process and trusting this person that might be actually in your life, maybe encouraging you to make these changes, and you're just like, shit, I don't know. You're at this crossroads here with the Chariot card, being faced with, okay, how am I going to get over these obstacles in my life, or how can I find my vision to get out of my own way? It could be that simple. Like you're so caught up in who you are that it's just a simple shift. It's just an obstacle for you to realize that You're just moving down your path, and it's time for you to grow. You know, I do these soul purpose, life purpose readings. If you guys ever want to hit me up, I don't mean to plug myself here, but this is exactly what I do, right? Because I teach people it's not about the obstacles, it's about the journey. And telling you, finding out what your life purpose is the easy part. Okay, the hard part is how do you handle the situation when you're hitting these bumps, and how do you get over the hurdles and recognize them as learning opportunities to expand your soul and your mind to move on, and not getting socked up into or caught up in our own delusions or our own suffering. Okay, I feel like there could even be some suffering here, or lack of trust in yourself and others. So it's okay. You don't want to block yourself. That's the other thing they're saying. So in other words, when we're so sensitive, right? Um, and we have certain gifts, we tend to put up these walls to protect our energy, to protect our chakra system. But what happens is you block everything. You block your positive and anything positive coming in as well. So the idea is once you become more stable in who you are and understand the balance, then you remain open. And that's what's key here. You don't want to shut yourself down. A lot of people like, oh, I protect myself, and they go through all these crazy rituals to protect themselves, and they're hurting themselves. Okay, so all right, time to grow and learn here. Pile number 4. I know this one was a little strange, but hey, it is what it is. These are the messages coming through for you guys. Listen, I want to wish you all the best for the month of March. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next pick a card. Would love for you guys to also check out my weekly readings, which do include tidbits on astrology, and my monthly horoscopes as well. All right. God bless. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.